the 17 starters, and we'll be having our first horse on course in just a few moments' time. So get ready to go. We're set.
Introducing Jumper, the world's first show jumping analytics app. With Jumper, you can browse the latest show jumping statistics, search or filter by performance results or pedigree, and follow your favorite horses and riders. Jumper gives you show jumping analytics from events around the world right to your iOS device. With Jumper, you can explore, search, and discover the world's top equestrian athletes. Download Jumper from the App Store today and take the guesswork out of show jumping with Jumper.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our afternoon program. It's a 3:30 start time in this speed class. As you see, 17 starters to test the course today. Our first is on course right now, representing Colombia. This is John Perez and Gigi Carmen.
Vamos a dar comienzo a esta prueba de individual de 1:45 de la Major League. Y es nuestro primer jinete de Colombia, John Pérez y Gigi Carmen.
through the line there. That's the way we like to get things started here. Beautiful ride for sure. John Perez and Gigi Carmen, that is going to be your reference time there. 72:22 on the board.
Tenemos nuestro primer cero en esta prueba de velocidad a cargo de John Pérez de Colombia y Gigi Carmen. 72:22 el tiempo a vencer.
What a lovely way to start things off as an action-packed class here. We're on to our next rider. Please welcome out of Mexico, Jaime Azcárraga aboard Bailey's Vom Ilum.
Nuestro número 1 en esta competencia, Jaime Azcárraga, monta Bailey's de México.
Through the line there, just the 4 faults plus a couple of times. Total of 6 faults total. I just had a little issue there at the triple combination, E coming down. Triples are always very difficult during these team competitions of speed, especially that was Jaime Azcárraga and Bailey's Vom Ilum.
Jaime Azcárraga y Bailey's terminan con 4 en la pista, 2 de exceso, 6 puntos malos en un tiempo de 87:16. Jaime Azcárraga y Bailey's de México.
Next rider here, of course, from Mexico. This is Alberto Sanchez Cazar. He's riding Union de la Nutria. It's a 14-year-old gelding of Diamant de Semilly.
Tenemos en la pista, él es de México, Alberto Sánchez Cosar, su caballo, Unión de la Nutria.
Up and over the final fence, and again we have another victim at the oxer at the A part of the triple combination. That is very unique. You have an oxer coming into that triple, and I present it will be very difficult today. It'll have some problems. A 4-faulter there for Alberto Sanchez Cozar, Union de la Nutria.
Alberto Sánchez Cozar y Unión de la Nutria, 4 puntos malos, en un tiempo de 75-89. La entrada del triple cobró esos 4 puntos.
Next rider here on chorus represents the United States of America. This is Caitlin Campbell. She's riding a 12-year-old horse bred out of the Netherlands called Feyon.
Tenemos en la pista de Estados Unidos, ella es King Campbell, que monta Feyon.
Through the line there, they're going to rack up 2 fences down, total of 8 faults. Another victim there at A in the combination there. You can see up on the scoreboard, we've adjusted that to 8 faults there. That was Caitlin Campbell in Feyon.
8 puntos malos para Ken Campbell y Feyon, 72-47 el tiempo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is just coming off a win in the previous class. He's going to see if he can keep things rolling with this one. This is from Argentina, Fabian Seanes. He's riding Temple.
Tenemos en la pista de Argentina, él es Fabián Sejanes y Temple.
Up and over, put your hands together for another clear round. Unfortunate 2 time faults there. We'll hold them back. Fabian Sayanes and Temple. Wonderful riding to get through that combination clear, but of course, they spent a lot of times in the air, a couple time faults racking up.
2 puntos malos para Fabián Sejanes y Temple en esta prueba de 1.45 de la Major League.
Next up on course, representing Mexico, this is Andre Azcárraga. They're aboard Jaman. It's an 11-year-old German-bred horse of Centedel.
Tenemos en la pista el número 6 es Andrés Azcárraga, él monta Shaman. El tiempo a vencer 72-22 del colombiano John Pérez.
Through the final fence, it just grazed it a little bit, but it stays up. But unfortunately, well, on the earlier side of in front of the visa, the vertical came down. So 4 faults will rack up for Andre Azcárraga and Jaman.
4 puntos malos en un tiempo de 80-69 para Andrés Azcárraga y Shaman.
Welcome our next rider here on course from Mexico. This is Francisco Pascal. He's riding Naranjo. This is a veteran of the show ring, 15 years old. French horse, Cel Francais.
En la pista, Francisco Pascal de México monta Naranjo.
That's it for this afternoon for the rider, and I tell you, he came out very, very hot out of the gates, and he was going to win, I think, and yeah, just a couple of issues around the course are elected to retire.
Francisco Pascal y Naranjo de México se retiran de la competencia.
Another rider here from Mexico. Let's welcome Carlos Molina. He's aboard Ivantis C. Is the 13-year-old gelding from the Netherlands of V. Elba R.
Tenemos en la pista a Carlos Rodolfo Molina. Él monta Avantus C de México.
Through the final obstacle, they've racked up 8 faults there for Carlos Molina and Ivantis C. Such a fascinating horse to watch with the high-end action. It's quite something, that horse. It's very, very good performance there. Of course, 2 coming down, 8 faults for them.
8 puntos malos en 79-62 para Carlos Rodolfo Molina y Avantus de México.
Got our next horse in the ring with a great American rider, young rider up and coming. This is Alexis Sokolov. She's riding Calciate EBZ. This is a young 9-year-old gray Belgian of Cornet Obolensky.
Tenemos en la pista de Estados Unidos. Ella es Alexis Sokolov y monta Calciate EBZ.
Big jump all the way through the timers there. They are under the time allowed. Unfortunately, just a rail coming down there for Alexis Sokolov and Calciate EBZ. Easily one of the scopiest horses I've seen in the past year. It's such a nice developing partnership that they have. Only been together for a little while now, but that young horse, they're doing quite well.
Alexis Sokobol y Carcelier terminan con 4 puntos malos en un tiempo de 82-64. Solo el 0 de John Pérez hasta estos momentos.
Next rider here in the ring representing Mexico, this is Juan Carlos Martin de Campo aboard La Costa.
Juan Carlos Martín de Campo y La Costa de México.
Let's cheer him on as he goes through the line there. Very nice riding indeed. That is your second fastest time of the day. 76:45 there on the clock. A few seconds behind our current class leader, John Perez. That was Juan Carlos Martin del Campo and La Costa. Very smooth sailing around the wheel.
El segundo 0 de la tarde es de Juan Carlos Martín del Campo y La Costa, 76:45 su tiempo. Segundo lugar hasta estos momentos.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our next horse in the ring from our international contingent from Brazil. This is Rodrigo Lambre and Chapillo.
Tenemos en la pista, él viene de Brasil, es Rodrigo Lambre que monta Chapilot.
Through the final fence there, 2 coming down, total 8 faults there for Rodrigo Lambre and Chapillo. Great performance through VIP in front with the triple combination, but unfortunately 2 coming down in advance.
8 puntos malos, 72-37 el tiempo de Rodrigo Lambre y Chapilot de Brasil.
Set to welcome now one of our Irish riders, always competitive no matter what horse he's on board. This is Dara Kenny. He's aboard Hamra Van Hen Exelhof Z.
Tenemos en la pista a Dara Kenny que monta Harmat Van Et.
Just a correction on the previous rider. The judges coming in on 12 faults. 12 faults.
12 faltas para Rodrigo Lambre.
Through the final fence, one coming down. We'll talk it up at 4 faults there for Derek Kenny and Hamra Van Het Exelhoff Z.
4 puntos malos en 78-74 para Dara Kenny.
We now welcome one of our European friends, hailing from Germany. He's had a great afternoon of riding previously in other classes. This is Rupert Karl Winkelmann. He's riding Duvery. Very young 9-year-old horse of Diamantis.
En la pista de Alemania, Rupert Karl Winkelmann que monta Duvery.
Through the final obstacle, 2 coming down throughout the round. 8 faults total there for Rupert Winkelmann and Duvery. Only so nice to have our Europeans join us here in beautiful San Miguel. And great to have Rupert here. Unfortunately, there's 2 rails coming down throughout the round.
Rupert Winkelmann y Duvier, 8 puntos malos en un tiempo de 75.03. Ellos de Alemania.
Set to go here with another one of our American riders. This is Jacob Pope. He's riding Incento SA. It's a 9-year-old Dutch-bred horse off Cardento.
En la pista de Estados Unidos, Jacob Pop, que monta Incento SA.
Big jump over the final obstacle, no doubt about that one. Only a rail coming down for Jacob Pope and Incento SA.
Jacob Pop, Incento de Estados Unidos, 8 puntos malos en 81-15.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now down to the last 3 horses in this appetizer round, I call it. This afternoon, before we head off to this wonderful night class at 8 o'clock, we'll go under the lights, the team competition for Major League Show Jumping. We welcome our next competitor on course from Mexico, Patricio Pascal above Urcos de Kirkland HDC.
Tenemos en la pista de México, él es Patricio Pascal, que monta Urcos.
Through the final obstacle, and just 4 faults there, 74-76 on the clock. Wonderful to see Patricio Pascal full pedal to the metal, working his way around the ring so quickly, and unfortunately that one rail will knock him down in the order, but great round nonetheless.
4 puntos malos en un tiempo de 74-76 para Patricio Pascal y Urcos.
Down to our final 2 right now. This is an American rider by the name of Tally de Jonge, riding Vaillant de Bellevue, an experienced 13-year-old from Calin du Plessis.
Tenemos en la pista de los Estados Unidos, Tally de Jonge, que monta Valiant de Bellevue.
through the final fence, and it comes down as well. So a countdown of 3 rails coming down. A total of 12 faults there for Tally de Jong and Vaillant de Bellevue.
Tally de Jong de Estados Unidos termina con 12 puntos malos en 78-17. Su caballo Valiant.
We got a beautiful horse here, strutting in with confidence with this rider here from Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final competitor on course of the afternoon program before we head to the night classes. This is Andre Gonzalez. He's aboard Can't Resist. It's an absolutely stunning 10-year-old off Cornet Obolensky. Let's cheer him on as he tries to post the fastest time of the afternoon. Currently being held at 72:22.
Nuestro último jinete de México, Andrés González, que monta Can't Resist. El tiempo a vencer hasta estos momentos 72-22.
Oh, that's it. That's all, folks, for our appetizer class this afternoon. That was Andre Gonzalez, 2 fences coming down. A total of 8 faults for that duo. That was Can't Resist.
8 puntos malos para Andrés González y Can't Resist. Y terminamos esta sección A de la prueba de equipos. Nos vemos a las 8 de la noche.
These results will be tabulated and combined with the results of our upcoming night class for the FEI ranking points. And we'd like to congratulate our afternoon's fastest time there, Mr. John Perez and Gigi Carmen. Total time of 72:22 there. They are the fastest of all of our starters here in our afternoon class. So from all of us here at the Atomi Park, San Miguel, I'd like to thank you for joining us for the afternoon program. We're going to get things set here and get these lights turned on nice and hot this afternoon so that we have an 8 o'clock start time today. It's going to be a 3-round unique team competition for our friends at Major League Show Jumping. If you haven't seen it, it's one of the most electric versions of the sport you can see. We're starting off with 8 teams in round 1. We'll shrink that down to the top 4 teams being passed through to round 2. And in round 3, we'll see an exciting conclusion where we award gold versus silver, and we'll have the bronze medal match. So it's going to be an action-packed evening. The entertainment's going to be electric, and the food and wine and tequila and mezcal will be flowing. It'll be great to see everyone back in their full dress. And